welcome back to my channel. This is my first, video for 2026. I just want to say thank you to everyone who has followed me, who has subscribed, and for all your lovely comments. I really do appreciate it. I love that my channel is growing. It has been a busy couple of weeks. I went away for a few days. I really needed it. I really needed to get out of Christchurch and to just have a breakaway, not worrying about anything or anyone, just enjoying the sights. I must admit it was well worth it. I came back. I decided it was time I needed to get my hair cut. I tried for as long as I could to let it grow, but I am past having longer hair. I like it short, especially with the heat that we have been having. It has been so hot. We have had onwards and upwards of 30 plus degrees. Some places they've got as high as 35, 36 degrees. I cannot wait for autumn. That is my time leading into winter. I just adore the crisp, cooler days. I do not like the heat of summer. Doesn't help that I'm overweight, so I do understand that that contributes to how I feel. The other thing that I don't like is the nor'west winds. They are so hot and dry. They drain my energy to the point yesterday I thought there was something wrong because I just had no energy and I just felt so heavy. And it wasn't until I actually walked outside I realised it was that strange nor'west heat. The winds hadn't picked up, but they did eventually in the evening. Which I guess leads me to where I am today. I did gain some weight over the Christmas period. I thought, okay, I need a clean slate. So I reset my Slimming World app. I started off at 20 stone 0.5. I can happily say that I'm down to 20 stone 0 this morning when I hopped on the scales. So that is for a loss of 5 pounds. I am very, very happy with that. I have been consciously on plan for the last couple of days for every single meal. I have cut back on the bread. I have cut back on the potatoes because I found that too much bread and too much potatoes tends to bloat me, and I don't really want that. Bloating is not nice. I thought I will see how I go. Just cutting them out the last couple of days, I have felt so much better. I have replaced the ordinary potatoes with sweet potatoes, and that seems to be sitting pretty well with my body. I think going for the sweet potato is the way to go. Not overdoing it, but just having a little bit when I do a chicken stir fry or a chicken stew or something. Meals, you will see, some are from through New Year, so there is a dessert in there. There are crackers and there is a dip. For anyone in New Zealand that is doing Slimming World, I would suggest staying clear of those dips and those crackers. Although they are all just made from seeds, swips. I have to remember it's swips, not sins. The swips on those are through the roof, and that goes for the layered dips. So be very careful when you are putting things into your app, because we do not follow the same foods that there are in the UK. We need to go through the app and we need to put in the things that we're eating that do have swips, because we need to know what the swips are. As far as the likes of your meats and your fruits and your vegetables, well, they're the same no matter where you are. It's just the things you need to swip, so be very careful. I am off to do a course tomorrow and Friday, which is to do with jelly printing, which I'm really looking forward to, although I am apprehensive. I am a introvert. When it comes to social situations, I find it very difficult and I have to actually push myself to step into those places. This one I'm doing, I know of some people that are doing courses, but they're not on the course that I'm doing. But I know that they're close by. So that helps me a little bit to not feel quite out there or anxious. Yeah, this is really, I guess, the first time I've really ventured out since my dad passed a year ago. I really need to get myself out. I need to start doing things by myself, with myself, so that I can gain the confidence that I had before, because I left New Zealand. I've been to the UK 4 times. I've travelled on my own and I've gone through Hong Kong. I've gone through Frankfurt, Japan, Singapore. I tend to be okay in those situations. It's just the social things that I really struggle with. So if anybody has any ideas or tips, please do drop them in the comments below. They would be greatly appreciated. My goals for this year, I want to lose £50. That is my goal for this year. I have about £100 to lose, give or take. I really want to do that this year. I also want to make sure that the steps I'm taking on this journey are ones that are helpful for me. I went online. I thought I could order something that would help with my weight loss. Please don't do that, because I realized that what I had ordered is, 1, not conducive to weight loss. 2, it has ingredients in it that are not good for people who cannot have certain herbs and supplements. Something that I hadn't double checked, because I've got a very low heart rate. Having something that has over 200 milligrams of caffeine in it is not going to help my heart. So please be very careful. There is no quick fix. I fell into the trap of second guessing myself. Am I doing this correctly? What can I do to speed things up? Thing is, when you're not sleeping well, when you are not eating your meals at set times and you're not having your meals till late in the evening, those are all conducive to things not going the way they should. Also, you need to move. Even if it's a little bit, you need to move. So that is something that I really want to put out there. There is just so much being bombarded at us at the moment. Let's face it, this is a billion-dollar industry. Whoever can will get on board and try and pull us in. So let my experience be the thing that stops you. Having a little bit of extra money, thinking that, that might help, I should have just put that aside for something when I lose some weight. Lesson learned. So what will follow are what I've eaten over the last couple of weeks, I think it is. The normal routine of this channel will start on Sunday, where I will show you my meals and I will show you my exercise. We may even go for a walk somewhere, because I need to start walking more. I have managed to be able to put my shoes on. I can walk for a certain period of time before I need to take that shoe off that foot. So we're going to keep persevering. We're going to keep moving forward. We are not going to try and be perfect, because we're not perfect. We will have slips. We will have times when we question ourselves. The thing is, we need to work on not letting that negative part of our brain take up space or take up real estate, because that will not help us. I'm also going to be recording my meals in my diary. I have my water. I'm trying to make sure that I have all my water every day. I am also going to be reading a book in bed before I go to sleep. I also have an audiobook which I listen to, so that I am not sitting watching loads of things on YouTube. I need to make this a very productive year. I also want to look at really getting stuck into my art, and I may even take another course later on down the track. So those are my goals for this year. Slow and steady wins the race. So I hope that everyone is doing very well in this 2026. Don't push yourself too hard. It's okay to be human. If something's not working, look back at your steps. It may be just something that you need to tweak a little bit. Once again, thank you all. Please, those who have not subscribed, please do subscribe, like, comment and share. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps me grow my channel so that maybe something that I can help someone else with out there. Take care, everyone, and I shall see you on Sunday for my usual Sunday upload. Bye for now.
Searching for something that ain't lost. Have we got our lines crossed? We're wasting time on stuff that doesn't really matter, while wishing for something better. I try to fix things that weren't broken, misunderstandings and words unspoken. We fall apart, and I won't dare to say, do you feel the same way? Maybe you don't wanna know, but you don't see what you have in front of you. Or maybe I'm not enough for you, so maybe I should go. If I had known from the start, this wouldn't have ended with broken hearts. Cause I don't wanna waste my time.
I'd show you how I make my frozen breakfast bars. This is banana, peanut butter, chia and linseeds, which I use as protein. I also used some whole hemp seeds, and I put them all together before I add in some oats, some ground cinnamon, and some vanilla. Once I have done all this, I then mix it all together, and then I will add in some blueberries. Once I have done that, I then weigh out a plastic bag, which is just a little snack bag that you can seal on the scales, and as you can see, it weighs 0.1, so I zero that down, and then I weigh out 7.2 ounces into each bag. Once I've done that, I then push out all the air and I form it into a bar, seal the bag, roll it up, and I pop it in the freezer. And these are what I grab on my go-to. I hope you enjoy.
So maybe I should go. If I had known from the start, this wouldn't have ended with broken hearts. Cause I don't wanna waste my time. No, I don't wanna waste my time. No, no, I don't wanna waste my time. their shadows run. All of their hopes were doomed, 'cause for us they're intruders. And all of their high thoughts about us were just illusions. They could not find a way into our closed hearts. So they're forced to crawl back into the dark.